In this video, let's do the final tasks so that we can count our website to be ready. We created 2 thank you pages in the last video that need to be designed. I'll open both of those pages and edit them with Elementor. This is the layout I want for the thank you pages, with the title bar at the top, my image, some text, and then the social media icons. Both of these pages will be similar except the text, which would be different. So let's start with the title bar. Instead of designing it from scratch, I'll copy it from the About page. The title would be "Thanks for getting in touch." I'll save the page and open the front end. There's the title. Now, I'll add a section and set its content width to 750 pixels and padding to 60/20, 60/20. I'll then add an image inside this section, set its size to full, center align it, set its size to 150 pixels. Let's add a 5 pixels solid border on all sides and set the border radius to 75 pixels on all corners to turn this image into a circle. Next, I'll add a text editor, center align the text, and set the font size to 20 pixels on desktop, 18 pixels on tablet, and 18 pixels on mobile. Let me copy the text from here and paste it into our text editor widget. For the social icons, I'll quickly copy them from a footer template to save some time and effort. Let's change the primary color to white and secondary color to blue. I'll go with a size of 50 and a spacing of 25. Hit update and reload the front end. So the design is complete, and if you compare this with the page we wanted to build, you'll notice these are absolutely identical. For the second thank you page, let's copy the title bar and also the section underneath. We just need to have a different text, which I'll copy from this page and paste it here. Hit update and reload the front end. There you go. Our page looks identical to what we set out to build. Let's close these The last thing I want to discuss in this video is the concept of slug in WordPress. A slug is the bit of text that appears after your domain name in the URL of a page. For example, in the one-to-one clarity session page, this part of the URL is the slug. The slug of a page should explain the content on that particular page. It should identify a particular page on a website in an easy-to-read form. When you create a page, WordPress generates a slug automatically using the title that you specify for the page. In this case, the slug seems to contain the number 11, which does not really explain the content of this page. So let's edit the page. Expand the permalink section and change the slug to one-to-one clarity session and hit update. If you reload this page now, you'll be shown a 404 page, meaning that a page with this slug doesn't exist. And that is true because we just changed the slug to something else and we don't have any page on our website with this slug. If you open the one-to-one clarity session page now, you'll notice that its slug has indeed changed. Now we need to update the URL of the clarity session page at all the places where we use the old URL. One such place is this button in the header. So let's open the theme customizer and replace the old URL with the new one. We need to go to header, then primary menu, and paste the new URL in this button link field. Just to make sure that the new URL was saved, let's click on this button and see it is now working fine. We have a button in the footer that points to this page and it needs to be modified as well. Let's quickly open the footer template. And modify the link for this button. Hit update and refresh the front end. Let's go to some other page and click this button. It's now working fine as well. So these were some tasks that needed to be done before deploying our website. Our fully functional website is now ready, and in the next section, we'll see how to deploy it and submit it to Google for indexing. See you there.